Good morning, folks. We're still here at the parking area. The other two did join me later on in the night. We all free camped here, and we just found a 1600 mile marker. I passed the real one coming down last night because it was dark, but someone had this made, so thankful for that. To get a picture. This road is not very heavily trafficked, so I don't know how tough it's going to be to get a hitch, but like I said, the people are supposed to be friendly, and usually you get picked up pretty easily. We just have to wait for someone to drive by, so we'll see how it goes. There's a truck coming now. It looks like a work truck though. Yeah, they're not picking us up. Well, we've been sitting waiting for a hitch for quite some time. We haven't even really seen any cars go by, so we're just going to start walking. It's 10 miles into town. Hopefully we don't have to do the whole thing, but this is part of the road walk to get around the fire closure, so I don't know. I guess either way, it's not the end of the world. This is what I get for telling y'all I'm not going to have to hike today, though. Jinxed myself. Alright, y'all, we are in Etna. We ended up getting a hitch after we started our road walk for a little bit. We hopped in the back of a pickup truck, and we're just now getting here, so we gotta scoot around, see what it looks like. The very small town, like one street town. This way. Stopped at the outfitter, got fuel, some, Chop and Cece had to get their own little things. Hung out there for a minute. Now we're at Ray's grocery store, gonna do the resupply. We decided we're gonna not do this road walk. It's time to break our footsteps, because Oregon is a mess right now, and we're gonna have to start skipping around once we get to Oregon anyway, so there's no point in trying to get around this fire closure and then in a couple days having to skip and go around a different one. So it is what it is. Yeah, we're just gonna have to come to terms with that and just realize that that's the PCT and it is what it is. So we only have to pack out like 2 days worth of food, and that'll get us up to Side Valley. All right, new plan. We are now walking across town to the Dollar General. We forgot there was a Dollar General in town, so we want to hit that first because usually that's a little cheaper. Some of these, well, as you know, most of these small town grocery stores are a bit pricey, so just trying to save wherever we can. Earlier today, we were walking across this road here, and a truck was coming this direction. We were coming this direction, and Cece was crossing that road. Chap and I were behind, and this truck like swerved, like they were trying to hit her, and they stopped and kind of swerved out of the way, and we thought that the guy just didn't see her and made a mistake or whatever. But then he rolls his windows down, he's filming Chap and I, and he's like, does any of you guys have a lighter? You guys have lighters? And I'm like reaching in my fanny pack. I thought that he like wanted a cigarette or something and just wanted a lighter to use. And as I'm reaching in, he's like, you guys need to stop starting fucking fires. You're starting fucking fires. And I kind of just like laughed at him, and as he's driving away, he's yelling, I'm fucking serious. And he was like all pissed off. Like, this town's been super friendly otherwise, but this one guy was a fucking asshole. Anyway, we went to the Dollar General, got pretty much all of our resupply done there. We have a couple little odds and ends we need to get at the other grocery store, and then we went to the laundromat, got our laundry done, got changed. Now we're headed back to the grocery store where we can get shower tokens and towels for at the park. Then we'll probably go to the park, set our tents up, and get showered and all that. Like I said, there's a rodeo in town, and it's supposed to be a big deal. They have a bunch of food and obviously rodeo events, so we might go to that tonight if we have time and if we feel like it. We are at the park in Etna. There's a bunch of tents all set up. I think I'm gonna set up over here all by my lonesome. There's showers and public bathrooms back there. They also have lockers for us to lock up our shit if we want. Charging stations, all that good shit. So yeah, it's a pretty cool spot to chill for the night. Hollywood Hammer is trying to get his trail name changed to Barber.
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
That would be really good.
Look at Hollywood. He is like striking the pose, getting into it. But the guy's hair looks better than it did before.
Definitely looks better than it did before.
I mean, that's not saying much, but it looks good actually.
Men are so picky with their hairs.
What? It is true.
Some
men are,
that's not true.
I usually, honestly, I'm usually not.
I'm
very
Oh, here, I see some here.
I'm starting to become more picky though, because it's like you do go to a barber.
Hollywood is gaining popularity across the West Coast. He now has women coming in for... This one came all the way from Switzerland. All the way from Switzerland for Hollywood to cut her hair.
I heard about him.
How did you hear about him?
I just walked to PCT because I wanted to have this haircut.
All right, we are again walking through town, and no, come on! We're going to a rodeo, the rodeo that we've been hearing about. They're supposed to have a bunch of food trucks and shit, so we're gonna get something to eat. Back at the camp, we all got showered, and I gave a couple haircuts, but other than that, just a lot of hanging around. Had a couple beers. Now we're gonna pet some horsies, it looks like. All right, everyone, I'm back at the campground, so I am going to bed. We had a great time at the rodeo. We had some good food. It was like Mexican food or whatever, quesadillas and shit like that. It was really good. And then we went and watched the band. We danced. We had a good time. Sang happy birthday to Lentil. It's her 40th birthday. And we just had a lot of fun. A bunch of hikers just acting stupid. Fireball was there. Her whole group was there. So it was just really good. It's late. It's like midnight. We didn't get a ride secured for tomorrow, so I don't really know how we're getting back to trail yet, but the good news is that means we don't really have to wake up at a specific time. So I imagine we're going to sleep in. I hope we're going to sleep in. And I'll catch up with you whatever time we end up waking up. I hope you all have a good one. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out.